itself. And this year, it was family. We had a lot going on this year. We had coaches that were super sick, that were fighting their own battles, that came to practice, that came to the games. We had someone like me who had a lot of family problems going on. We all stuck together. You know what? I got a big mouth, but I don't need that. And the girls taught me something too. I don't know if anybody worked with 33 young little middle school children, but they have a lot going on in their lives. And they learn to work together as a group. They learn together to come as one. All right, so are we ready? Yeah. Southside! Right! Southside! Right! Southside! Right!
She lines, girls.
What are you doing? Welcome to 33 middle school girls.
What's your favorite color? Say! What's your favorite color? Now say blue, black, and white. Say it again, but loud now, blue, black, and white. What's your favorite color? Now say blue, black, and white. Say it again, but loud now, blue, black, and white. What's your favorite color?
He said, you got about 15 minutes to talk, so I had to make things a little bit shorter, okay? It began in marching band. It's called the Paper Plate Awards. They may not be trophies, but it comes from the heart. So my first award is the Loud and Proud Award, and who other than Miss Andy Warner. We also have the Head in the Clouds Award. If I did not say this name a million times during practice, it wouldn't be this season. Head in the Clouds Award goes to Miss Morgan Darling. The Southside Swag Award. Who's got some Southside swag? Miss Carabella. I don't know if any of you watched The Biggest Loser, but anybody know the host, Miss Allison Sweetie? The Allison and Sweetie Award goes to Miss Hannah Patterson. You gotta look at her. Just like the Heart Award. Someone that was just truly passionate about Southside, and that goes to Brianna Rep. Hidden Talent Award. This girl knew how to do backflips, knew how to do round-offs, never told a word to anybody. Miss Madison Scott. My Sweet Pea Award. This little one that's so cute that just looks at you with those big eyes and is ready to go all the time with the biggest heart. Miss Abigail Brando. My Smiley Face Award. She did not come to practice without a smile on her face. Miss Mackenzie Robbins. Just one of the boys' awards. I wonder who this goes to, Miss Spearfish. Every time I catch her on the football field tossing the ball to the boys. What's going on there? Spearfish, come on up. There are certain people that can just command the field, that I don't have to say one word to, that they got it all day long. They can talk the other girls, coach the other girls, and make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing without me having to be on there. And that goes to Miss Hannah Gray. Who is louder than the whole team put together? Miss Payda Warner. The little Miss Sunshine Award, who's got so much energy, so much pizzazz, that is Miss Daisy Meyer. I'm the Southside Tough Award. This little girl, she started off, couldn't sit on the grass because it hurt her knees. It was too cold outside, but you know what? By the end of practice, by the end of the season, she had it all day long. And that goes to Miss Kylie Anderson. The next one is Johnny on the Spot Award. She would practice with Miss Hannah. She would practice after, whenever she could, just to make sure she knew if she couldn't be at practice. And that goes to Miss Mia Brown. Born to Cheer Award. As soon as this little girl walked on my field, I knew that's what she was meant to do. She had the posture, she had the chutzpah of a cheerleader. This goes to Miss Mackenzie. What would practice be without a little bit of drama? The Drama Mama Award goes to Miss Heather Sampson. All right, and now I have the Ancient Award. All right, this person has been with Southside forever. She knows everything about Southside. If I had any questions, I refer to her. She must take after her grandfather, Miss Alani Badgley. All right, and now, last but not least, she's been waiting for 2 years to be an official cheerleader. Miss Mia Erickson, you are now an official cheerleader. All right, now we'll get through the regular prizes. Miss Jalen Fred. Kenzie Carpenter. Gotta realize something. Good morning, darling. Come on down. Miss Marissa Mojo. I know. Natalia. Daisy, one of our captains. Come on down. Miss Hannah Patterson, come on down. Miss Mackenzie Robbins, come on down. Double big now. Kira Bella. Delilah. Skyla. And Miss Kylie. Miss Elson. Miss Alyssa Patterson. Miss Hannah Gray. Miss Mia. Miss Sage. Miss Brianna Brown. Tenley. Adley. Mackenzie Miller. And Miss Alright, and for my old people, we always talk about this all year round. How we're just training to be a part of JHS and be a big Red Raider. We are all one, right? Miss here, bitch, come get your Red Raider. Miss Chelsea Scott, come get your jacket. Miss Madison Scott, come on down. Miss Haley, come on down. Brenda, come on down. Hannah Sampson. And Lonnie. I could have not done the season without my assistant that helped me. My coach, Miss Ruby, she's been with me for 2 years now. She's been fighting for her life. And I so appreciate her for being here with me.
When you eat, if you want to pull your chair up to our table, feel free, okay?
Miss Kristen, she rides Dr. Rock. She helped me keep all the girls in line and keep it under control. For Miss Kristen presenting today. Can't believe you this season. Believe me. And I needed a JV.
Thank you, sir.
Stop talking.
I needed a JV coach to step up to the plate. Thank you, Miss Kelly. Thank you for putting up with me for another year. Let's have a good season next year.
I see you get a free pass this year. So this goes out to you guys. This is for you and your coaches.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. As you know, we consider ourselves part of the Red Raider family. The family starts here. It goes on all the way up to where they're at right now, which is trying to fight for a state championship. 11 of those guys that are on the Jamestown Red Raider team right now, varsity team, were once Southside Blue Devils. 11. Coaches that were here coaching them at the time can't be more proud than we are of these guys right now because they're real football players and they learned how to play football right here at Southside. Those 11 kids in 2009 were 9-0 and won the championship for Southside in the JMFL. Same kids. I encourage everybody here Saturday night, 6 o'clock, All High Stadium in Buffalo, to go cheer on our Red Raiders and hopefully we can get a state championship. So right now I want to introduce the next level after modified is the Jamestown 9th grade team. One of the coaches of the 9th grade team is here to speak to you now, and that's Paul Baker.
Okay, as you guys heard me last year, I had a few of my students come the next day and tell me how loud I was. So, first off, I'd just like to start by thanking Coach Fisher and his entire coaching staff for everything they do for you guys. They take countless time, countless effort, like Coach said. 11 guys are on that varsity team right now, and they all started right here. So right here is where it all begins, because you guys are the future of this program. So make sure you thank each and every one of your coaches. They're all volunteering. They take time out of their family. They take time out of their extra time to be here for you guys, and they truly love the sport. They love you guys, so make sure you're thanking them, okay? Also, just congrats on a great season. JV, varsity, modified, all the way around. You guys tried your hardest. That's all we can ask here. And also, congrats to the parents for making it through the season. Also, make sure you thank your parents. Like I was talking about last year, your parents take time out of their schedule to pay for your fee. They take their time out to bring you to practice or at your games. They're your support system. If it's not your family, if it's not your parents, it might be an uncle, an aunt, a brother. Whoever is that support system, make sure you thank them, because if without them, you guys would not be here today. Okay? And last but not least, I was at the Fredonia game that you guys had, so I really need to say congrats and thank you to the cheerleaders, because I realized how cold it was out there, and I realized how the shivering and everything. So thank you for everything you guys did. That was great. Okay? Last year, I really concentrated my speech on attitude and effort. And I really truly feel, and this comes right from the top of Coach Langworthy, that the pillar of our program starts with attitude and effort. I really feel that we would have made it to the REL the last 4 years in a row without that model of effort and attitude. If you can control your effort, you can control your attitude, everything else will come in life. Those are literally the only two things you can control. But if you have that bad attitude, you have that bad effort, it might not bring you to that next level. That is the reason why that this program has been able to go to the route for the last 4 years. And like Coach Fisher was saying, 2 years in a row at Far West Regionals. And this year, we're going to win. Also, I wasn't really sure what to concentrate on this year and talk to you guys about. As the cheerleading coaches just said, they said it kind of just happens. At that Fredonia game, it came to me. I want to talk about heart. Because there's something that I saw in that varsity game that blew my mind away, that you guys were able to do at that level, and that's a testament to your coaching staff, to your parents, everything else. You guys were down in that varsity game. There was about, I think there wasn't that much time left, maybe 3 to 5 minutes left in the game. Running back fumbled the ball. Most teams, that's what they would do. They put their head down, they give up. I saw Savon, I'm sorry I'm using you right now as an example, but I saw Savon take his running back, put his arm around him, and he said something to him. He picked him up. The entire team rallied around him, and I saw one of the last 2 minutes, the best last 2 minutes of the game I've ever seen, where you guys never gave up, you had that heart the entire time, and you guys won that football game. I think it was about a 7-yard run at the end of that game. It was phenomenal. What I saw in that game is what Jamestown football is all about. That cannot be taught. Heart cannot be taught. It's something that you have to dig down deep to have. It's great that you guys have it. And like I said, it all starts with the coaching staff. These guys preach it. You guys are following. All right, great job. Also, modified guys. That Fredonia team, there's some big boys on that team. Guess what? You tried your hardest. You made that effort. You went out there. You guys were pumped up for that game. That's all you can ask for. Did you have a good attitude? Did you have a great effort? That's all that happens. That's all you can control. But your heart was there. Guess what? I get bigger. Off-season workout plans. All right? That's where it's going to start for you guys. We have one of the best, actually not one of the best, in my opinion, the best off-season workout program in all of New York State. That's another testament to how we're able to get where we're at the last few years. I encourage all of you guys, if you're an 8th grader, stand up real quick. Because now you guys were all in front last year, so I knew where you were. Stand up if you're an 8th grader. You guys are the future. In 4 years is going to be your last year of playing football for the Jamestown Red Raiders. You guys, when this starts here, the next few years, you guys get to decide what happens. You guys, west side, north side, you guys all come together. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. Also, like I said, just want to talk about the little off-season workouts a little bit for you 8th graders out there. Last year, Southside had one of the biggest modified teams there was, and I did not have many guys come out for the 9th grade team. We had some good players, though, don't get me wrong. But what I want to see is I want to see everyone come out. I want to see you guys have that heart. I want to see that burning desire that you want to not only just go out and, hey, say I'm playing for Jamestown Red Raiders. You want to win, you want to be a better person, and you want a state championship. That should be your goal. Now, like I was talking about, you want that state championship in football. You want to do well with football. But the way the program has been set up, like I said, at the top, starting with Coach Langworthy, it's not just about football. It's about life, okay? If you can control yourself in football, if you have a great attitude in football, a great effort in football, everything else in life is going to come. Because guess what? Can you control everything in life? Absolutely not. But you do what you can. Yeah, are times going to be tough when you're older? I think every adult in this room can attest to that. Absolutely. But guess what? You keep chugging along, you keep working, you try your best. That is all you can ask. Not only in football, but in school. Let's say you don't get a very good grade on a test. Are you going to sit there, you're going to sulk and say, oh, I can't do much better? Absolutely not. You get right back up, you study harder, you get a better grade. That's how it happens. In life, things don't just happen. They don't just come to you. You have to work hard for them. And it all starts right here. I feel like the coaches at the Southside level, at all levels of the midget program, they build that foundation for you. And not only them, your parents. Listen to your parents. They know what they're talking about, all right? Make sure you say, yes, mom, no, mom, yes, dad. You know, of course you don't say no, right? But make sure you guys are being gentlemen also. Hold the door open for a lady. If a lady is sitting there and she needs a seat, give her a seat, all right? Because like I said, this isn't just about football. It's making sure that the Jamestown program and the whole Jamestown community is a very well-respected community. And it starts with you guys right here. All right, and like I said, time to continue, talk about families. I've already heard it talked about a few times. You guys are one big family. And you guys have already recognized that at that modified level. With you 8th graders now, your family's getting larger. You're combining with Northside, and you're combining with Westside. But that family, we instill in you guys that it's all about a family environment. You ever need anything, you come see us, and I know that's the same with those Southside coaches. I know guys that are well into their 20s, 30s, 40s, that still come up to Coach Sisko, still come up to Coach Fisher. And they still, they want to know how everything's going. Just because you're done playing Southside football does not mean that these guys don't care about you anymore. They're always going to care. Now, talking about the family concept, as many of you know, I teach over Jefferson. Okay, I'm a 5th grade teacher at Jefferson. I actually see some of my students here, some of my former students here. If you guys ever need anything, I'm here for you. All right? I don't care if you are on the JV level, the varsity level, or that modified level. You are part of the Red Raider family. You ever need anything, you just have a kid. You need someone to talk to. I'm here for you. Coach Langwood is here for you. The entire varsity staff, the entire football staff, we're here for you. I'm up in room B36, right in that 5th grade wing. You have any questions about the off-season workouts, anything, you just, like I said, you need someone to talk to, you're having a bad day, I'm there for you. All right? Like I just want you guys to understand that we're all family now. Okay? Because I feel like most of you go to Jefferson and you're kind of a little lucky because you have Coach Langwood and myself both there. Okay? You guys ever need anything, like I said, you come talk to us. We're happy to help. Once again, like I said, I'm just real proud of you guys for this season. You guys showed a lot of heart. Especially, like I said, that Fredonia game, it was a cold one, but you guys kept chugging along. And I appreciate everything you guys do. And now all you're doing is just taking it to that next level, you 8th graders. And then you 7th graders and 6th graders. I'm looking forward to getting you and your 5th graders and 4th graders. I'm going to have you in a few years. I look forward to it. And just to kind of on that note, I would love to be able to stay for all of the awards. But we have our night practice tonight. And like I said, we're trying to win this football game and hopefully go much further. Okay? So like I said, I want to thank you for having me. I wish I could say for the whole thing, but we do have our night practice. And if you guys ever have any questions, I'm right up in room B36. If you don't go to Jefferson, we have email addresses. There's always phone numbers available. You can get a hold of Coach Langwood, myself, any of the other coaches. All right, so thank you for having me and enjoy the week.
Ben's hungry. He's going to eat a lot of food tonight. All right, so we're gonna have dinner now, and we'll get on with the rest of the presentation afterwards. We'll start with the coaches. Jeff's wife, his son, and his fiance, is it? And grandson are here. Been a long road. I started coaching partway into the season. Jeff was already there. Jeff was instrumental in starting the JV program. You guys probably don't know this, but before we had JVs and varsity, we had a varsity football team, and the rest of the kids were called 5th quarter. And after the game, the other kids got to go out and play for 10th place. That was it. We also didn't have as many people as we have now. And so Jeff and a guy named J.D. Latuca, or John Latuca, who was the JV coach at the time, and I got together and presented to the board, you know, these kids spend as much time raising money and going to practice as the varsity kids do. We think they should have their own football game. So we brought it to the board, and they approved it. And Jeff was really instrumental in getting this JV program put together, and it's gone quite well since. I hope this successor is able to do some of the things that Jeff has done, because really, I have never had to worry about anything with Jeff running the JV program. He was a tremendous teacher. He's a football teacher. He's not polished. When a kid needs to be in the right spot, he grabs him by his belt and he puts him in the right spot. We don't have anything on paper. We just learn how to play football from a guy that knows how to teach it. And 25 years, that's a lot of dedication, man. And I can't say how much that I appreciate it. And we're going to miss you a lot. So we got you something, you know. There ain't enough money to buy how many years you were here, but this has the Southside Blue Devil logo on it. It's a little wood case. Inside it says Jeff Badgley, Southside Blue Devils, 25 years of teaching football. And it's a gold whistle. Just never had a whistle on the field if you didn't know that. Also, here, you can put it up there. Jeff, this is from the Jamestown Area Midget Football League. For you, in recognition, Jeff Badgley, 25 years coaching. Thank you for all your many years of dedicated service to the JMFL, Southside Blue Devils organization, and your community. Thanks, Jeff. All right, you want to say something?
All right, I've got one last thing I wanted to present to Badgley. We had an event planned for this evening, and we've had, as you guys can probably tell, some technical difficulties this evening, and we had a video produced for you by Buffalo's mom. Took care of that for us. She's great at what she does. Buffalo's mom. There's Missy over there. And we were going to play it for you here tonight, but unfortunately we don't have the ability to do so. But it is available for all to see on YouTube.
Yep.
Misty's YouTube channel, or you can find it. She's going to post it on the Southside Blue Devils Facebook website to check it out. But it's 25 years. It's a little flash of what you've done in coaching. Put to some music and some great tunes that you'll probably love. So check that out tonight when you get home. Compliments of us here at Southside.
Thanks, John. Missy, you didn't know you were going to become a celebrity. It's like, when you're a celebrity, you're known as so-and-so's mom.
Yeah.
So now you are Buffalo's mom.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for all the filming you did all year long. She filmed all the games and gave them to the coaches. It was really nice of her. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'd like to bring Sherry up. And you know, I say this every year, but I'm going to say it again. You're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. And it doesn't get any better than Sherry Thompson.
I probably have enough. Okay. First of all, again, I know some of you have already said this, but without these guys sitting in the front, putting in their time every night, we wouldn't have our football program. So, again, the coaches, if we could give them a big round of applause. It takes a lot of people to do what we do. If you guys would just look around the room and see how many kids and families we have, probably close to 300 here. That's a lot of people to coordinate things for and make sure that they have a really fun, eventful season and that they can build memories on. So that starts with a lot of work from not just me, but a lot of people. So I'm going to have, when I call the category, if you were involved in any way, could you please stand and just stay standing. And then you're going to see how many people it takes to really do all this. Okay, in March, every year, we don't do it during the football season, but we have a 300 club party. I don't know if you guys are familiar, we sell tickets. It's an adult party. We have it in the off season because the other two teams, Westside and Northside, do theirs during the football season, so we try to do it in March to kind of get a bigger gathering. We sell tickets, it raises, Steve, I didn't have a number, approximately. That raised about $4,000 for our football team this year by selling those tickets and everything. So if anybody helped with that party, if you could please stand. If anybody, and there's a lot of you here, helped with a concession stand this year, please stand. Oh, I know there's a lot more of you out there that did concession stands. The pep rally, anybody that helped hand out waters or put pizzas on plates, and that included some of our players, I think, that helped with the pep rally. The Zappa snack delivery, it is a huge job unloading all of those boxes of pizzas and cookie dough and staying there and packaging them, so anybody that helped with that. Anybody that supplied donations for our concession stand, that's another huge way that a lot of people have helped. Whether it was, one case of water or, $50 worth of candy. We appreciate every little thing that everybody does. Seems like there should be more people standing on that, but I really, truly appreciate everything that everybody does to help because, it takes one person to kind of make sure, it's coordinated, but it takes all of you to do the job. Oh, also, I forgot somebody already, 50-50 tickets. Because I'm looking at one right now that better stand up. And her husband, he's okay. The Robbins family, I know you brought ice for us to the concession as well as John O'Brien. So thank you. Round of applause for all these people. And then there are a few special people who, help me on a regular basis. All I have to do is pick up the phone and they do whatever I ask of them. And it could be on the last minute, it could be, I don't have enough people for this concession stand, can you please fill in? And they say yes every time. First of all, I guess, before I even introduce those people, is I should thank my husband. Wanted to volunteer for all this stuff. I get mixed up into all this stuff. So, and he does a lot of jobs from A to Z, believe me, for this team that nobody knows about. So, thank you. He helps coach out a little bit too. Kevin and April Weatherby, Erica and Jason Zielinski, Denise Snyder, Nicole Garland. And on board this year, thank God, I have some newer parents, John and Lindsay Ancio, and John and Colleen O'Brien. They just, like I said, I pick up the phone and need this. And then there's many of you that helped multiple times with the concession stand as well. And I don't have all the names, I didn't go back through the list, but I can see all of you, you know who you are. You sign up for 2 and 3 concessions every year, and I really appreciate it, I truly do. And then I have a few people that are done after this year. And I'm gonna have a big void. So some of you younger parents, you're gonna need some help because these people had big shoes to fill. They've been faithful helpers for a few years. I've been around Southside 8 years now. So I'm gonna miss these people dearly, but their kids now are past our program, their last year. If you could please stand, I know you're not gonna wanna do this, but Denise Snyder and her husband Barry. Lori Moore and her husband Brian. And I'm not sure if these people will be back or not, but Erica and Jason Zielinski. And that's great. Although she says she'll still be around. And she will be back because she has little ones. And her husband is not here, Jeff, but they've been faithful helpers. Red and Wendy Rhodes. She's here somewhere. And Terry and Angie Gray. These people have 8th graders that'll be moving on to high school, and they will be sorely missed because they've been very faithful helping out our Southside program. So, thank you. Another little thank you. These people, I think they're here. I'm not positive. But the Delgado boys, their grandparents, Tom and Debbie Didomenico, are they back there?
They're not here.
Okay. I think you guys are there. Anyway, they're wonderful cooks, and they donated sausage this year and chili, and in past years they donated them. And they cook it all up and they just donate it to the team, and we made quite a bit of money on that sausage that one week. I know we did. So thank you to them for doing that. This year we had Caleb Abby's dad, Steve Abby. Where are you, Steve? He's in the back over there. This is something interesting that I've been involved a long time and nobody has. He has a friend that makes those stickers that everybody puts on their vehicles with the kid's name and the football. So he came to us and said, I know somebody that can do this, and now lots of us have those stickers on our vehicles. And thank you, because we really appreciate it. And that's, can I ask for your assistance?
Oh, yeah.
If you want to start maybe at this table over here. If we could just pass this around, I did mention at 300 Club Party, it's hard in the off season to get in contact with a lot of people, so if you're really interested in helping, we start meeting at like the end of January to start planning the party and seeing who's going to do what. If you would put your name and phone number on that paper that's going around, I would give you a call and invite you to help us with that party. We'd appreciate it. Now, that I said all those wonderful thank yous, I do have to mention something that upset me a little this year, and it's upset me for the past couple of years, but I have to mention it. I sort of have to get it off my chest, I guess. I don't do Facebook. I'm one of those old-fashioned people. I don't even have a smartphone. But, I just know, so I don't check Facebook, but I, hear through other people that, there's a lot of negative comments that came about our coaching staff. Maybe some of our parents that help out on a regular basis. I'm not sure of all the details, but especially for these coaches, they don't deserve that. So I'm sure none of you in this room partake in that, but I just wish we would never do anything like that, because these guys donate volunteer hours and hours of their time. So just had to get it off my chest. Now, one last little thing the coach doesn't even know about, a little special presentation that a couple of our very mature young men that are on our modified team. Our modified boys did some fundraising this year to help with breast cancer awareness, and I'm really, really proud of them. And they have something to talk about also. And so Josh Zielinski and Peyton Olson, if you'd like to come up. Angelo Ciancio. Yeah, Angelo's on our varsity team. These other guys are in modified.
This year we were sad to learn how much breast cancer had affected our team, families, and coaches. I just wanted to take a minute and thank all the players, coaches, and families that helped us raise money for the WCA and League's Pink Quad. Together we raised $599.56.
the WCA has given gifts to those players that donated their time. Thank you again for all your help. Mackenzie Miller, Mackenzie Robbins, Henley Zielinski, Josh Zielinski, Angelo Ciencio, Skylar Myers, Peyton Olson, Josh Tonkin, Jonah Tonkin, Jordan Lopez, Johan Lopez, Keyshawn Jesus, Brendan Robbins, Caleb Abbey, Matt Rhodes, Brent Moore, and Eric Lindquist.
Coach Fisher, for the last 6 years, we have learned to become better football players, but we have also learned discipline, respect, and loyalty. We have learned that hard work does pay off. Our lives have been changed for the better because coaches like Fisher take time out of their own lives for us. On behalf of all the modified players leaving Southside this year, please accept this plaque as a token of our appreciation and respect.
You guys are trying to make me cry. Wow. Thanks a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure.
It's well deserving of that. For sure. No, I just wanted to, John Ciencio and Erica Zielinski were really, Josh really put all that together. He had the ideas for the fundraising and spearheaded it, but those two also did an awful lot. And they did a tag day at Friendly's and a Sears and then a couple of walks. So it took a couple of adults to kind of help a little bit with that, so thank you.
So JV coaches, come on up. Okay, let me introduce these guys to you. Jeff Badgley, head coach. John Erickson Jr. Justin Valeda's not here, but he helped out a lot. Kenneth Birch. David Curtis. Kevin Weatherby. And Rich Wilson. Another part of you is you got to surround yourself with good people. These guys are good people. They did a fantastic job this year with that team. You know, what was the record? 3-4-1. All the years I've been here, that's the best 3-4-1 team I've ever seen. We almost beat the team that was undefeated. And if it wasn't for, I won't say it, the questionable call maybe. He was down, no. Yeah, he was down. I think we got it on film. It just goes to show you, when I have that parent meeting at the beginning of the year, you JV parents, it's your first time here, you don't know who I am, you don't know what's going on. And I stand up there and I tell you, listen, it's going to be a little bit of a long road, These guys don't know what they're doing, the kids, but I promise you, by the end of the season, they're going to be football players. It's way different from the beginning to the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell the guys next year coming up, the parents, that it's really true. Because these guys do a fantastic job of turning those kids into little football players. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks.
These guys here, I can't thank enough. They come every night and give their time and work with these kids and make them better. And you just can't ask for more. Some thank yous to give out before we get going here. I'd like to thank my wife for the time that I've put in over the years. Not many guys that get a chance to coach their kids and their grandkids. Tom's in that boat. Tom's the guy I'd like to thank for letting me be here all these years. They coach this show, and these guys here, they help me out when they can, and we all appreciate that. Did you hear that, Stephen? Oh, did he leave? Oh, he had to go. You might have just sit down and get a home. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Gotta keep some batteries around. Yeah, we're all gone. Well, let's get this going here. I'm going to bring up John, who's going to take my place next year. He's kind of the voice of our Southside Blue Devils, and I'm going to let him call the kids up here.
All right, it's time to introduce our 2014 Southside Junior Varsity players. You guys, I'll tell you what, I'm so proud of this team. Like what Coach said, we started off, it was a little rough. These kids came together. They played with heart like you wouldn't believe. They believed in everything we were teaching them, everything we coached them, and by the end of the season, there wasn't a team out there that we couldn't beat. We were a team together, united as Southside Blue Devils, and we were unstoppable, and it showed in the last 2 games of that season. It was unbelievable, and I can't wait for next year. But you guys deserve this, so you guys come up as I call your name. It's time to be proud. It's time to be Southside. So here we go. We know him, number 2. You know him. It's Michael Lightning Boron. Come on. Let's bring up number 3. Emmett, watch the ball, Mayor. Where's number 5? Jerron, big play, May. And number 7, Colton, wild thing, Number 8, you couldn't keep him out of the backfield. Where's Keith Mohawk Miller? And number 10, the unstoppable Sean Juggernaut O'Brien. And number 13, Draven the Dragon DeJesus. What a leader this kid has been over the past 2 years. He was thrown in to the quarterback position, backing up for almost the whole year last year, played continuously as a starting quarterback this year. Let's give it up for number 19, Colin Knuckles Melinda. And number 20, Ryan Chapstick Chapman. And this kid was always asking to go in, wanted the ball all the time. Number 22, Harlan And then number 23, Kendron K. Money New. This kid's got a title all of his own. Number 25, Joseph Godzilla Delgado. Number 26, maybe the better half, Sean the Final Chapter McNasty Chapman. Number 30, Brady the Brute Weatherby. Number 32, Jose Elmo Sanchez. Number 48, this kid's a player, gotta love the name, Gavin Pantoja. Number 54, Eric Boom Boom Bloomquist. Number 59, Chad Clooney Ramsey. Number 61, Landon the Bull Piazza. Number 64, Mad Michael Soto. Number 82, Jace Scrabble Van Giesen. Number 83, Aiden Green Bean Greenwald. Number 84, Andrew A.C. Number 85, Isaiah Figueroa. Number 87, Emily E.C. Number 89, Kyle Nisley. There he is, he's ready. This next kid. Oh, he's been a crack up all year. Let's give him a big round of applause for number 91, Michael Peppertini Wilson. And last but not least, number 99, Cameron Darling. And I think on this list we have about maybe 10 to 11 returning players to the JV unit. Everybody else is moving up. So tell your friends, tell your family, we need more players on the JV unit of Southside, so get them involved. But let's give it up one last time for the 2014 Junior Varsity Southside Movement.
We got a few individual awards to hand out this year. We haven't done this in a while. John's idea to bring this back. We have a Pride Award for the defense. This year goes to the kid who came to practice even when he wasn't supposed to. Ryan Chapman. Coach's Award for defense. This was all decided on by all his coaches. This kid, I think he led the team in tackles this year. He's outstanding little player. Emmett Mayer. Pride Award for the offense. I wish I had 6 guys with this kid's attitude. Never said a word. The only thing he asked is, what do I do on this play, coach? Is this what I'm supposed to do? And he was usually right. And just got better every day. Michael Boron. Coach's award for offense. I had so much fun coaching this kid this year, actually the last couple of years. Everything I asked of him he did without question. He worked hard every day to get better, and I think you guys are going to really like him next year when he comes up. Colin Melendez. The Heart Award. When this kid plays football, he plays football. He no matter which side of the ball he's on, he hits like a ton of bricks, whether he's got the ball or he's hitting somebody else. He gives 100% on every play, and you varsity guys, he's going to take somebody's place next year, believe me. Sean O'Brien. Thank everybody for coming. I'm going to miss it. I have a lot of great memories, guys, so I'm going to turn it back over to Tom, and let's enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
All right, let's move on to the varsity. Varsity coaches coming on up. All right, let me introduce these guys to you, okay? This is your varsity coaches. Head coach Steve Sisso. Defensive coach Matt Bloomquist. Corey Falkowski. He's at basketball practice. Max Falkowski. And Frank Stregler. Rich Wilson helped out too with the varsity also, and apparently we may be moving him up next year. We'll see what's going on there. That's what I'm hearing. Once again, these guys were one play away from being back-to-back champions. Really. One play. One more touchdown in one of those 2 games you lost and you're tied in your champions. That's a testament that to be able to be that good 2 years in a row is hard to do at this level. Very hard to do. Last year, they had a really good team. This year, at the beginning, they weren't sure what they had. Right? They're a young team, and lost the first 2 games and ran 6 straight. That's some good coaching right there, so thanks, guys.
That's right. At the beginning of the year, we didn't know what we had. The first 2 games, I don't know, Coach Bloomquist, he gave me a call after the second game and said, I don't think we're going to win a game this year. And I said, you know, we got a young group of kids. The kids that came up, they're adjusting to the varsity level, and the speed of the game is a little bit quicker. And the kids we had last year were all new too. So, but they stepped up. Everybody, I'd rather start out slow and end like we did than the other way around. But you know, through hard work, dedication, the kids worked every day. I think we had 32 kids on the team, 33, something like that. But every practice we had at least 30 kids. So we kind of went back to old school type of practices, and you know, it was a little bit tough after the first 2 games, but You know, the kids came around, they worked hard, they looked like they were having fun until Lucas and Frank got them running a little bit. But, you know, all the kids, I can't say enough about them. You know, we ran 6 straight, like Coach Fisher said, and no one wanted to play us at the end of the year. You know, we were the best team on that level at the end of the year. And it showed, especially like the speaker said earlier, that game against Fredonia, coming back, when Jalen had that big run, he didn't play the first half. And in that second half, the whole team came together with Celeron and the rest of them, and we took it to Fredonia. That was a huge win in that West Side, North Side game, especially too. But again, want to thank Coach Badgley, JVs, because the kids that we get are really well coached, and they know the system, and they know what is expected. And then the modified, you know, they didn't have all the wins this year, but those kids, you know, they're a real good bunch of kids. They're going to be great high school players. And I know this year that they were running out of that spread offense up there, and it's only going to make them a better player. It's hard to run that type of an offense on that level, but the whole Southside program is just a great group, and I appreciate, you know, Coach Fisher giving us the opportunity to coach the kids. I also want to congratulate Coach Badgley. He's been here 25 years, and you know, all the kids that he sent up to us, they all love him like a father. You know, and the great job that you do, and you don't take enough credit for it, being there every night and working like you did. You know, we really appreciate all you did on our level and the modified level too. So, you know, appreciate it, Coach.
What is yours all night?
You'll be back this year. And then I'd just like to, you know, thank the coaches that we have here standing in front of it. You know, Coach Fisher has mentioned, these guys are great. Max kind of took over the play calling and the offensive coordinator in the second half. He's going to be doing that next year as assistant head coach. And we hope to keep the same group and bring maybe Wilson up with us next year. We like what we got. You know, we got a good group coming up, and we got a good group returning, and we feel we're sending a good group up to the modified. So it all works out, and continue with a lot of success. Thanks to all the parents, you know, for all you put up with us. You know, I know it's dark when the kids get out of practice. We don't have watches on when the kids get out of practice. I know we're always running late, so, but appreciate all you guys do. So, without further ado, let's get to the list. We're going to bring up the voice of the Southside, Mr. Erickson, here to call off the kids.
Thanks, Coach. With the mic.
Love this part. All right, let's go. It's time to introduce our 2014 varsity Southside Blue Devils. Let's give it up for number 1, Cameron Coolwick Curtis. Oh, there's that number 2, Ben the Bull Anderson. Number 3, Evan EA Sports Anderson. Number 5, Dustin Passenger. Number 6, Jalen Ball So Hard Butera. Number 7, Joey Dahlgren. Number 15, Brennan Constantino. Number 16, Jordan Howie. Number 17, Jordan Fabio Fonte. Number 18, Daniel O'Brien. Number 21, Cameron Melendez. Number 24, Bishop Slaughter. He's had like 25 chicken wings. Number 33, Tamarius Strudwick. Number 35, Drace Garland. We have a bottleneck. The next number on the list, you can count it, number 36, Aiden Banta. Number 41, Logan Fish. Number 54, Matthew Wilson. Number 56, Cameron M. Trainman. Oh, and number 70, Brendan Beast Mode Robbins. Number 74, Austin Blood. What a great game. Number 79, Mason Harmon. Number 83, Brandon Beardsley. Number 84, Anthony Spidey Weber. Number 89, she's famous, made the paper and everything. Let's give it up for Rebecca Buffalo Freeman. Number 90, Hunter Mevon. Number 91, Savan Musa Pickle Mexico. Number 59, Stephen Dewey. Number 97, Aiden Brumbaugh. And number 99, Jeremiah was a bull from Miranda. And that's your 2014 Varsity Southside
Thanks to Coach Harrison's idea. The first one, we're giving the Pride Award. And actually it should be the Lack of Pride Award because Cameron Melendez, he switched to fullback for us and knew he wasn't going to get many carries, but because when he switched to fullback, all of a sudden we could start running the ball in the third game. The next one, we got a Heart Award. And I know sprints aren't his favorite thing in the whole world, but when he grit his teeth and do it, and then during the game, he was the anchor of everything when he really wanted to do it. So, Austin Blood. We have another Heart Award, and we didn't find out until probably the 4th week of practice that he was fighting an injury. He struggled through the first 4 weeks with a foot injury we didn't even know about, and I'll tell you, the kid's tough as nails, and when he gets to be as tall as his dad, watch out. Dan O'Brien. Okay, we got 2 more. The Coach's Award on defense. He was so quiet, and we didn't really even know he was there until somebody tried to run on that side, and it was stuffed. So, and again, we didn't, he's so quiet. Dustin Passenger. Okay, the last one. Beginning of the year, this player was on defense, and we decided that we needed a lineman, so we moved the player to offense, and it was made all the difference for us. At the end of the year, she broke her finger in a practice, played 2 games, and we appreciate everything for playing with a broken finger. Rebecca Freeman.
Rebecca, stay here.
Really quick, take a couple seconds. Buffalo, you entered into a contest. Really quick, because we want everybody to know this is really cool. It's the GM for a day with the Buffalo Bills, correct? GM for a day with the Buffalo Bills. She entered in amongst thousands and thousands of other contestants, kids from all around the state, correct? State of New York? And was selected as one of the top 12 contestants to possibly win the GM for a day, of which you'll be privy to all the Buffalo Bills stadium, the GM to office, and go through all the progression of managing the football for a day, correct? So it's a really cool possibility for her not only to advance herself professionally, to understand how a professional football team is run and operated and managed, but to be one of this area, a child from Western New York to be selected, but also the first female, I believe, to ever make it into the top 12 of the GM for a day contest in the Buffalo Bills. To do so, really quick, what we wanted you guys to hear, you had to come up here and run an essay and do a bunch of things. You had to visit with the Buffalo Bills judges, but they also asked you 3 questions, correct? And is it all right that if I ask you the questions, you just tell them what your answers were, so they can know what it was? Is it all right here? Okay. All right. So, Buffalo, which Bills player do you admire the most and why?
I think each and every player is equally important to making a strong United team. But just one Bills player I feel is not fair to the other players who may be working just as hard to make at their job to make the Buffalo Bills the great team it is.
Team unity. You got this. All right. right, so you are the GM for a team playing in the Super Bowl. What do you tell them before they take the field?
Win or lose, we are a team. As a team, we are family. Family takes care of one another and has each other's back no matter what. As a united team, family, there is nothing that can stand in our way. So go out on the field and try your hardest. You will succeed. We will win. This is our game. This is our year. Now go out there and beat them. Can I get a lesson?
Notice the references to team and unity, some of the things that we're teaching here. Okay, if you could have any job with the Bills, what would it be and why?
I want to be a female Buffalo Bills football player. I want to play with and against the guys. I've been playing in the Midget League football with and against the guys for years now. I play at Jamestown Southside varsity team. My nickname in football is Buffalo. My family is big Buffalo Bills fans. I was born in Buffalo, New York. I can play football well and know quite a bit about it. I'm also in other sports and activities that help me with playing football.
Awesome. So we find out Friday if she gets selected to be GM for the day with the Buffalo Bills. Let's give it up one more time for Rebecca Buffalo Freeman. Nice job, Rebecca. Nice job.
Modified coaches, come on up. Introduce these guys to you. We have Charlie Bonta, Tim Carlson, and Leon Jackson. I couldn't even done this year without these guys. Between health issues and job issues and all kinds of things, I missed more practice than I missed in 24 years. And we didn't miss a beat. These guys are good. They're good at what they do, and I really appreciate that. And this is the first year in all the years that I've been a head coach that I didn't call the plays. It was really kind of hard to stand there and not do that. But Dion has been with me a long time. Dion was with me when he was this big. He's always been this big. And he knows the system. Dion Jackson won the Bobby Polino Award when he played for the Jamestown Red Raiders. He brings heart and pride, attitude and effort every practice, every day, all the time, and I couldn't have done it without it. Tim, he left us for a little bit and came back, and he really helped us a lot this year. I really appreciate it. He's a disciplined guy. He's a Red Raider. He learned how to play football from Wally Hutchinson. This guy came all the way up from JVs to me this year because I needed somebody to know something about defense. And it was a little tough at first, but we got it going. You did a good job, Charlie. I appreciate it. I will say that our record does not reflect our talent. I really honestly believed when we went into this season that we could win this championship this year with these guys. These guys are good football players. We just have a funny habit this year of shooting ourselves in the foot. We're playing against Westside, run down the field. Eat the clock, run down the field. Get all the way down the field, fumble. The ball goes all the way back down the other side of the field. We dominated the time of possession most of our games 2-1. We played good football, we just made a lot of mistakes. And that, you know what? I'm not complaining because the attitude stayed good and the effort was there. It just didn't, the ball didn't bounce our way this year. I will tell you this, these guys are going to go make great Jamestown Raider football players. They are. I've had people come to me that come to our games and never been to our games, and they say, "Who the heck is your announcer?" Out of nowhere, because he's really good. He should be doing college football games. Johnny, you're good at it, so go for it.
Hey, thanks, Coach. All right, folks, you know the drill. It's time now for our 2014 modified Southside Blue Heather. Let's start off with number 3, Mr. Peyton Olsen. Roll the dice with number 7, Tashawn DeJesus. Crazy 8s, Mr. Caleb Tank Erickson. Number 9, Gavin Long. Number 10, Dante Garland. Number 12, Joshua Tonkin. Number 22, Tage White. Number 24, Devin Snyder. Number 25, Ethan Trotman. Number 26, Frankie Bendix. Number 27, Grant We Want More. Number 31, Jordan Udo Lopez. Number 32, Javad Bubba Lopez. Number 33, Nico Delgado. Number 39, Jamal Mr. Rogers. Number 47, Joshua Zielinski. Number 56, Caleb Abbey. Number 66, Lucas Anderson. Number 68, Jonah Sneaks Tompkins. Oh, look, Kentucky.
It's about time.
Number 78, Big Brandon Ray. Number 79, Jacob Harmon. Number 88, Dylan Villardo. Number 90, Chelsea Lyons. Number 92, Matthew Rose. Number 96, Tyler, can you smell the bacon? And number 99, Skylar Meyer.
John. We actually had a lady that lived down the road that came and complained because it was too loud. I love that. Keep it up. All right, we got a few extra awards to do here. Leadership Award. We knew from day one who our leader was going to be, and the whole team did too, because he's got a big mouth. But he takes charge. He's serious about football. And he's going to go on and be a really good football player at the high school. We found out that he played that last game with a fracture. He never told us that his leg hurt or nothing. Then the next week I see him on crutches. Dante Garland. That's a tough kid right there. All right, I've got a couple of coaches awards, and we all talked about this. For us, a meaning of a coaches award, it could even be called like a whistle award. Whenever we run a lap, they're gone. They're the first ones back. When we go get water, they're gone. We blow the whistle, they're already standing in front of us. And the coaches awards this year go to Jovan Lopez, better known as Bubba. Bubba also was hurt at the beginning of the season and never missed a practice. I'm Southside. Bad. All right, this guy, the only seventh grader that's getting an award, Jonah Tonkin. Let me tell you one of the reasons why he's getting an award. When he got hurt, we suffered. We suffered on defense. We suffered at finding another center. So thanks a lot, Jonah. Most improved award is a kid that came to us at the beginning of the season. He got way better at the end. And I'll tell you, at the beginning of the season, I had my doubts. And by the end of the season, he was one of our leading tacklers. He started taking things serious. All of a sudden, something clicked in his head, and he realized that he could play football. And he's going to be a pretty good-sized kid, I think, and I think he's going to be a great high school football player, Lucas Anderson. Proud of that guy. Heart. I have 2 Heart Awards this year. And when you talk about Southside Heart, every time that somebody got through the line of scrimmage, they didn't get a touchdown because this guy ran their butt down. We know who that is. Caleb Abbey. We're going to have a 20-yard head start on him, and this blue streak would come down the field, and they get caught from behind all shocked. Now, this guy here, he's getting a Heart Award. He could almost get an award for having too much heart. He really kind of showed it in the last game. I think we know who that might be. But really, this guy cares. He really cares. When he's on the football field, he cares. He was one of our leading tacklers. When I needed him to play center, he played center. When we needed him to play tackle, he played tackle. And he's going to be a high school football player, Brandon Ray. Started out this season not wanting to play football. He didn't want to play football so bad that he was crying. I called his mom. His mom said, nah. This ain't happening. This guy's going to play football because I know he can. He's faking you out. She knew him better than I did. I believed her. Coach Carlson called. Next thing you know, the kid's playing football. He stuck it out. Then he gets hurt. He's on crutches the whole season. Never missed a practice with his crutches. Never missed a game. My pride award goes to Ethan Troutman. Okay, now make sure he gets in the weight room, all right? The first year that I've had this award, and it's called the Special Teams MVP. Now, special teams, as you know, is punting, kicking, that kind of stuff is special teams. But for us, at Southside, the family, we've gone through a lot of crap this year. Between, I think, besides me, 2 wives, a parent coordinator, husband, a cheerleading mom, we have 6 people with cancer. These kids stepped up big time from this team this year to help out with the fight against cancer. I couldn't be more proud of this kid right here. These special teams on the field and off the field. Josh Zielinski. Most valuable player, defensive line. Skylar Myers. This guy grabbed a lot of people by their shirts and dragged them down. Okay. A lot. Okay. Good job. Most valuable player, offensive line. And Skyler, it's not you, but it could have been. Matthew Rhodes. If Matthew says anything up here, it'll be the first time all year. He talks with his shoulder pads and his helmet. The kid's a good football player. I'm telling you what right now. I always talk about 1 or 2 kids every year. You get in the weight room, you're going to be a Jamestown Red Raider. You're going to be a really good one. Most valuable player, offensive back. This guy probably didn't get as much limelight as some of the other guys, but when we needed a couple of yards, he got it. Coach Devin was never afraid to give this guy the ball. We were 4th and 3, 4th and 1. He gave him the ball. Tage White. Another good high school football player coming right there. Most valuable player, defensive back, Dante Garland. In the last half of the season, in the last few games, Dante and Mr. Moore had the most tackles. Most valuable player, defense, Skylar Myers. This guy held it down. He's another one, like Matthew. Skylar gets in the weight room and grows. He's going to be a great high school football player. I appreciate everything you guys did. Thank you. Most valuable player, offense, Peyton Olson. Peyton, you're the first quarterback I ever had that had over 1,000 yards rushing. And most valuable player, 2014 Southside Blue Devils. Come on back up, Peyton Olson, you're the MVP. I tried to get Dion to let me have him play defensive end earlier in the season. He kept fighting me on it, and we finally put him in, and what did he do? He played great. So, Peyton, we couldn't have got the 2 wins we got without him. So, all right. This comes down to coming up with the last award, but I got to say some. Where are these guys? My volunteers. You gonna come up? Sherry, you still want it? Well, you're done with that, right? Okay. Yep, I know. Don Tonkin, come on up. I got something for you. I don't know if the deer are going to be able to see in the woods with this, but they might with these red eyes on this thing, but we got a camouflage Southside. How's that? Is that you? You don't even realize behind the scenes how much this guy helps me. The door knob's broke. Call Don Tonkin. Something's wrong with the shed. I don't know what's going on. Call Don. I don't know how to fix that stuff. Call Don Tonkin. We need ice. Don goes to the store. Cook hot dogs. Don cooks hot dogs. I need, we don't have enough guys for the chain crew. Oh, Don, come here. Come around the chain crew. The guy helps me so much. It's unbelievable. Thank you. The guys in the booth. Like we talked about Johnny, he's the best announcer in the world. He had Dan Miller help him this year, right? Dan Miller was an announcer for a little while. Justin Bailey did the score. Got yelled at by the ref for not turning off the clock. and Felix Ortiz, he's the DJ up there, spinning the tunes, and appreciate you. Thank you very much. Chain crew. Anybody that ran at chains at all this year, stand up. Some of the guys might have left. But I had all your names written down. John O'Brien, Don Thompson, Brian Moore, Tom Farnsworth, Jason Zielinski, Harry Bailey, and Kim Akashner, right? Yeah. So, thank you guys. All right. As you know, every year I give out the #1 Blue Devil Award. #1 Blue Devil Award could go to anybody on the team. Could go to a coach, could go to a helper, could go to anybody. Just like her son, she did things for the team, she did things outside of the team, and she did all this with being sick. And it's just an amazing, amazing person, and helped us so much. Thank you very much, Erica Zielinski, here with #1 Blue Devil. That's it. Thanks for coming to the banquet this year. I hope to see you all next year. Make sure your kids play football.